Alright guys, so today I have something special in store for you. I am going to lay bare my entire YouTube channel, and I am going to throw out all my stats, show you how my YouTube channel is doing, how much money I'm making. And it's not that I'm making a whole lot of money for you guys. I'm not really trying to brag about how much money I'm making, but for you guys that are starting a YouTube channel and you kind of are trying to follow my footsteps, I really want to kind of encourage you and show you where I've come from and how I've progressed. And it's been pretty slow. Things are really starting to ramp up, and I've had some amazing success over the last month, and I'm really excited about it, and I really wanted to share that with you. And then from there, I kind of picked up a few tips and tricks along the way, watching other big YouTubers and the key performance factors on those sites, and what I think is really the trick to being a big, successful YouTuber. And then from there, at the end, I really want to go and give you a little animal adventure, and I want to show you Lucy in her new enclosure and show you how she's doing. Okay, so I want to jump right in with these stats, and believe it or not, I've been putting out daily videos on YouTube for 7.5 months. I can't even believe it. It's been, it doesn't really seem like it's been that long. It seems like only 3 or 4 months, but it has been 7.5 months. And I made a little cheat sheet here to kind of give you my November stats and my lifetime stats as far as my channel. And I just wanted to share my November stats. So it's early December 2018, and November is the last month, so I can give you pretty much all the stats for that month. It's all online, so I can give it to you one at a time. So my total revenue for November, the total amount of money I made is $230.68, which is pretty amazing. I've had 36,807 views. I've had 304 subscribers just last month. And if you figure out per day, that's an average of 10 new subscribers per day, which is pretty amazing. That's like a new subscriber every couple hours consistently. My watch time is 261,000 minutes, which equates to 182 days of watch time. I had 1,446 likes, 392 comments, and in the last 7 days, I've made $74.78. So I'm making more than $10 a day just in the last week. So, you know, next month, if I just maintain what I'm doing right now, I'll make at least over $300 a month. So my lifetime stats, my best video of all time, how to make money with beef cattle, still #1. It's pretty amazing. I made $41.01 off that one video, and every day I go in there and it's still the #1 video every single day. It's pretty amazing. My total amount of money that I made so far since the beginning, $433.06, which kind of blows me away. My total channel watch time in minutes, 967,000 minutes. I'm almost up to 1 million minutes of watch time on my channel. And the total subscribers right now is 2,089. And of course that's going to change by the time you see this video. My total views, 661,000. Total videos, this is my 231st video. Okay, so hopefully your performance is as good as mine, and let me tell you what you can expect if you start putting out daily videos on a YouTube channel. So I have a few more stats, just basically how much I made each month, month by month. And I started mid-April, and the total amount of money I made in April was $0. $0.00. And then in May, I made $0. And in June, I made $0. And then in July, halfway through the month, I got approved for monetization, but it took them a month to review. In July, I still made $0. And then halfway through August, I was approved for monetization. I started making 80 cents a day. And the last 2 weeks, I made $14.55, so pretty much an average of $1 per day. And September, I made $86.67. That's an increase of almost 600% over the previous month. And then in October, $101.17. And then in November, $230.67. And my #1 best day that I made, as far as the amount of money I made in one day, was almost $17. Okay, so that was a rundown of the stats for my channel, and I wanted to quickly go over kind of what the tips and the tricks that I've seen in other big channels. And I kind of ran into this channel just this last couple weeks, and I'm not going to tell you who the channel was, but he has 72 million subscribers. It's pretty incredible, and he's got one of the biggest channels on YouTube, and he basically does videos about nothing. It's pretty incredible. And he gets on there and he says, yeah, I'm doing a video on nothing, and the biggest thing I like to do on my channel is watch other channels that are doing videos about nothing. And on the front page of his YouTube channel, he's got this video about lasagna, which is pretty amazing. And you're probably figuring out who this is if you're following. And like 3 weeks ago, he had 69 million subscribers, and within 3 weeks, he got up to 72, so he's adding almost 1 million subscribers per week. And you know, based on what I've seen, you're making about $1 per year per subscriber. So you're talking about an increase of $3 million a year in 3 weeks, which is pretty incredible. And just out of curiosity, I went to his channel, and I was trying to figure out, you know, what his trick is. And I think the #1 trick, especially with the big guys, pretty much across the board, the #1 trick is put a video out every day. It doesn't matter what that video is. If you put one out every day, day after day. He's been doing it for 7 years. He's making over 70 million a year. That's what I'm guessing he's making, and that's really the trick. So, and I was kind of looking at kind of the suggested guidelines on how many videos to put out per day on YouTube, and a lot of the articles will say, oh yeah, put one out once a week. Or if you can't do that, put one out once a month. And I'm telling you, if you put out weekly videos or monthly videos, it'll take you literally the rest of your life to get to, you know, making 50 million a year or 70 million a year. And most likely you will never get there putting out weekly videos. And some people are successful putting out weekly videos, and they're happy with, you know, what they're doing and how they're kind of growing and performing. But I'm telling you, if you really want to exceed really fast, you got to put out the daily videos. And then I saw another article that said some of the fastest growing channels that are growing the fastest right now, they're putting out 5 to 10 videos per day. And that just kind of blew me away. It's like you'd almost need, you know, I could do animal adventures from 8 to 9, and then I could do crochet from 9 to 10, and move over here and do cooking from 10 to 11, and have multiple channels. I mean, it would almost be overwhelming to kind of find topics, but, you know, some people are doing it, and they're incredibly successful. So if you're starting a new channel, I would highly recommend at least 1 video per day. Okay, for you budding YouTubers, I want to give you one more hint. As far as your channel and the performance, there's an incredible amount of statistics in the new YouTube dashboard, and it gives you everything, and everything is in real time. I can go in there, and on average, I get about 1 view across all my videos per minute, which is pretty amazing. And you can actually go in there and see the view after view after view, and then, you know, after the next hour, after 70 views, it'll go to the next hour, and they'll start building up. I mean, it's mesmerizing just to sit there and watch the stats on your YouTube channel. And the statistics really, I think, help define and help you figure out. You can see the watch. I mean, if I post a video, I can see the watch, the number of views, and the watch time, and everything based on the averages. And you can kind of figure out, you know, what did I do wrong in this video, and why is it doing so much better than all my others, or why is it doing worse? And I think it really comes down, for me personally, I think it comes down to not only the content, but it comes down to the thumbnail, what the thumbnail looks like. Do people want to click on that thumbnail? And the title. So do you have a good title? Do you have a good thumbnail? And then also, when you're going in the editor, adding the keywords that nobody can see, but YouTube will index those keywords. And say for example, you're looking at ball python, incubation, eggs, and you want those keywords in there. So if somebody watches, you know, a hatching video with ball pythons, that video that you have pops up as the recommended video for the next video. Alright, so that wraps up my stats for my YouTube channel and the tips and tricks. Hopefully you gained a little insight as far as what you can expect for your channel if you're a budding YouTuber. So let's go take a look at Lucy and see how she's doing in her new enclosure. Alright, so this is Lucy's enclosure, and Lucy is my 50-pound reticulated python. She is a white albino female, and she's 50% super dwarf, so she may not get much bigger than 50 pounds. And you can tell in here, she had an explosive shed. She was really grumpy a few days ago. She wouldn't even let me touch her, and she moved out from underneath the heat panel. And now that she's shed, she's looking a lot happier. She's pretty content. I need to get in here and clean this up. But you can notice on her mouth was really swollen. She had a respiratory infection, and she was rubbing really bad when I had her in the ARS boa tub, and I moved her over here, and she hasn't been rubbing at all. She looks fantastic. Her mouth looks like she's got maybe a little bit of swelling still, but it was swollen so bad before that she could hardly even stick her tongue out, and she is definitely on the road to recovery. I'd say probably almost 100%, but she is a really good looking snake. She's really big. She weighs about 50 pounds, and I don't think she's going to get much bigger than this. Alright guys, so that wraps up this episode. Hopefully you gained a little insight as far as, how my channel is doing and how things really progress in the real world here on YouTube. You basically start at zero, you get monetized, you make just a little bit of money until things start really starting to roll, and things expand exponentially once you get down the road and things get really exciting. So hopefully that'll give you some insight on your YouTube channel. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.